But this one I was more in the moment. I was a little bit more calm. I know he was danger in the beginning, so in the beginning I was very aware. But like nothing surprised me at all. I know it could hurt him. I kind of felt that he could hurt me more. But as the fight was going, I said, "Oh, okay, he hit hard, but like nothing like I never felt with Gene Luke. He hit super hard, and yeah, I just execute everything I train. I visualized the fight on that way with the finish. I didn't get the finish on the beginning. That is not a bad thing for sure. I want to finish, but I want to show everyone that I can fight 5 rounds with the former champion, take him down and do everything that I did. You know, I feel great right now. For sure, still a lot of things that not being crazy, but a lot of things that need to get better, need to get fixed. The follow-ups, a couple things that Henry just pointed to me. But yeah, I'm happy with my performance for sure.
Clearly the biggest win of your career, but your emotion afterwards, you know, it looked like you were kind of fighting back tears a little bit. Can you say what was going through your head at that moment?
Yeah, because I sacrificed so much. I need to be in the moment. When I go to the fight, like when I sign a bout agreement, and I have a fight coming up, I make if I translate that, it's gonna be like a stairs of the ghost, or like stairs of the ghost. A lot of things that I need to do to win the fight. And the hardest thing to me is to be honest with myself and do everything that I plan to do. And I plan a lot of things. Oh, I gotta stretch every day, I gotta do this session, I gotta do that session, I gotta do this drill, I gotta do that drill, I gotta study. And I do so much on that, and it's hard to do every little thing, but I try to be honest with myself and do everything that I need to be on a crazy zone. And when I step in the octagon, I feel if I do everything that I said I supposed to do and I do it, I get there very comfortable and I get in the zone. So I got in the zone, but it's a lot of emotion to like, wow, I did everything I did. Okay, I'm happy. Now we're gonna perform, and I execute, and just like, wow, it's just like, okay, it worked, you know, like it paid off. It's not easy. People don't realize, like, I got my 2 kids, I got my wife, but when I got to a camp, I need to go out a little bit. I need to be with myself. I need to study the fights. And I'm kind of nerdy on that. Doesn't look like, but I study a lot. I break down the things and I make my notes and it's a lot of work, and people don't realize that. But I think it's been showing off for my performance. And after the fight, I always like, wow, it's kind of like a release, you know. Okay, I execute. Let's go, and then emotions come a little bit.
Yeah, no, that's a great question. You know, that's if you look at these other sports right now, are we going to go or are we not going to go? The big problem for all sports right now, me, them, is the gate. I mean, we'll lose over $100 million this year. Over $100 million. And it would be much easier for me to sit back and say, let's wait this thing out. Waiting this thing out is a good option for a lot of people right now because there's no gate. That's why aren't they releasing all these movies? They have all these movies in the can right now. They could be pumping these movies out left and right because they're going to lose possibly hundreds of millions of dollars in releasing these movies without people going and buying tickets at movie theaters. Usually goes movie theaters, then it goes to some exclusive, you know, pay window, and then it gets released everywhere, then on TV, then, you know, financially it's hard to operate right now with the way that things are going on, but I'm moving forward. I don't care. I'm gonna push through this. One of the things that we've always done is we figured out how to run our business without the help of anybody, you know? Back in the days when we didn't have media, back in the days when we didn't have pay-per-view, we didn't have television, we didn't have all these things. We had to figure out ways to run our business. And that's just the way that I've always been built since we got into this thing. So that's why I knew we'd be first. And, you know, it's just, yeah, I mean, you're right. It's tough without Gates, but